cinephilia, film theory, has become academic. It's become completely frozen in time into the ideas of the 1960s. And you know, there is this notion that you have on one side the history of cinema up to the modern cinema of the 1960s, and there is this incapacity of analyzing, of understanding what has been going on really since the 1960s, which has to do with the fact that up to the 60s and maybe the early 70s, film theory was something that was coming from filmmakers, from people who try to analyze their practice of cinema and just put it into words and deal with the complexities of reality and of an ever-changing reality. Now, cinephilia has become connected with the academic world. You know, it has become a thing that is taught in schools by film theoreticians that has basically never set foot on a film set in their lives, and who have just like lost all connection between practice and theory. To me, theory is the language of practice. If you cut it off from practice, it has a different name. It's called ideology. And eventually I add the adjective archaic to it. So yes, you know, there has been this tension, and I'm kind of. It's not a tension I'm happy about, but it's to me it's pretty much part of the movies I'm doing and the way I approach cinema to today, and I have maybe at some of the stages I would have been I would have had a more difficult time antagonizing that part of what French cinephilia has become. At this point, I'm happy to do it. I think it's really worth it.